It is so warm outside today. It's just, absolutely lovely. So this is Wish Upon a Willow, and I'm Willow. And I will be speaking on mindfulness practices, mini bite-sized mindfulness practices that you can use to get ready. I'm doing this for 30 days. This is day 3. And today I went to the lake, and the lake has been drained basically from how bad of a drought we've had in Indiana this year. And so when I first moved here, there was lake, and then shortly after that there was barely any lake, and this entire piece of land was just dried out almost all summer. And so for months now there's been no water there. It's just been dirt with cracks in it. I tried to walk across today and it came up to my knees, and I had to walk across the entire lake. Well, half of it, because it was halfway before I started sinking all the way deep down in the mud, and I had to just take another step, knee down in mud, take another step, knee down in mud, all the way to the end. And you know what got me through that? Mindfulness. Focus on my breath, just the feel of the mud. Because I wanted to give up a little bit, but then I was like, no, I'm gonna keep going, and I kept breathing, and I kept going, and I got out. But it was difficult. So I just wanted to share that with you, since I'm doing this a mindfulness activation anyway. But that's not the technique we're learning today. Today we're going to talk about mindfully eating. So I used to pray, growing up when I was a Christian in church and stuff before eating. And this feels kind of like that, except for me, it's honoring the food before I eat. I used to be triggered by the praying before you eat, just because I had a lot of religious trauma, but I've healed from that, so it doesn't bother me anymore. I know that a lot of people do still have religious trauma. See, I think that praying, quote unquote, over your food should be thanking the farmer that brought the food, the animals that died to give their lives for the food, every step of the way from it being in the ground or alive or whatever onto your plate. So I take a moment to just really pour gratitude into my food, and I'm grateful for the person who cooked the meal. Literally every step on from this journey, I'm just focusing on that before I even start eating. And that's one thing that really helps you slow down. Plus, it's really good to practice gratitude. And then every single bite, I'm very mindful of my bites. Every single step of the way as I'm chewing and swallowing and paying attention to my body and how it's responding to the food, and actually stopping when I'm full instead of continuing to eat and making myself sick. This is a really good practice, and it's helpful in a lot of ways. And since we're talking about eating anyway, also, I put intention into my water. I carry, that is not the word I meant to use. I asked the water to carry. It's interesting because I just did a blog post last night where I said, I am water. I think that was just a Freudian slip from that, but I'll link that into my description box in case anybody wants to check out that blog post. Anyway. Also it was from like my revelations from the 1111 portal that blog post was about. So I tell my water, I love you, you know, I'm grateful, carry like love into my cells, carry gratitude into my cells, like whatever I feel like, whatever intention I feel like putting into my water that I want to put into my body. I never ever hold my water while I'm having an argument or any sort of like negative thing is going on. I will put it down, and then I will even reinforce love into it after, because I don't want to put that in my body. I believe water is a carrier of energy. So good stuff. If you're interested in more mini mindfulness practices, I'll be having these short videos every single day for the foreseeable future. So join me here. I'm really excited. Also, there's 30 days of mini meditations. I know it's 30. I don't know why the 3. It's day 3 for each of these 30-day videos. And then 30 days of playing life like a video game. So I will also have those linked in my description box if you're interested. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy this beautiful weather. And remember, where there's a will, oh, there's a way. Bye-bye now.